Remove your hats as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem. Please be seated. Welcome to graduation 2024 for North Scott High School. This is a day of celebration and one of remembrances. I would like the graduates to please stand and find your friends, family, relatives. So please stand, find out where they're at right now. Please give them a wave, a sign to say thank you. Okay, graduates, sit down. I can see that there's going to be a lot of celebration going on tonight. I hope that you realize that without your parents, you wouldn't be here. Graduating today, they helped you through those tough times and the good times. On this Memorial Day, I would be remiss if I didn't ask our veterans and current military personnel to please stand and remain standing. I would also like to ask any of our graduates that are planning on going into the military to please stand at this time. And while we're at it, would the first responders please stand and be recognized? Please join me in thanking all of our military personnel, past, present, future, and our first responders. We thank you for your service. And now it is my pleasure to introduce Mr. Shane Kanucky, who too will be graduating today from leading North Scott High School for the past 16 years. Please join me in thanking him for his tenure at North Scott as he moves on to become the superintendent of schools for the Cal Wheat and Bennett school districts next year.
Gonna make me cry already. Summa cum laude means highest honor, or in this case, academic excellence, 3.9 and above. I am honored to introduce our summa cum laude students. Please hold your applause until they are standing. Colin Albrecht, Augie Bauer, Charity Bendixson, Georgia Brunken, Brooklyn Bullock, Aiden Cheezick, Kira DeCastiker, Brianne Duncan, Nolan Engelbrecht, Delaney Fitzgibbon, Isaac Foster, Kyler Girardi, Nora Glover, Carter Harms, Abigail Harrison, Hope Harrison, Molly Hill, Mackenzie Husingay, Matea Kitchen, Keaton Kress, Owen Kuhn, Maddox Lamb, Jackson McAllister, Thomas McCarthy, Riley McCoy, Adeline Mussman, Casey Newman, Robert Palmer, Addison Raleigh, Ella Reniker, Elizabeth Samara, Rowan Schaffert, Kaylee Shekel, Emma Schermerhorn, Lainey Schneckloth, Carly Schnorenberg, Kaylee Sheldon, Luke Simmons, Sydney Scarich, Tabitha Skiles, Isabella Steiner, Catherine Van Ness, Sarah Williams, and Madison Wilsusan. Congratulations. This group has chosen 4 speakers to represent their class. I would now like to introduce their first representative, Jackson McAllister.
Hello, everyone. As Mr. Konecki just said, my name is Jackson McAllister, and I have the honor of being able to speak here in front of all of you at my graduation. As I reflect on many things from the past 4 years, a lot runs across my mind. From school to my teachers and classes, my friends, and above all, the activities that I participated in. As a student at North Scott, there were all sorts of opportunities that I had a chance to be a part of, and I chose to take advantage of it. Throughout high school, I participated in numerous extracurricular activities. In my time involved in extracurriculars, I learned a lot, grew as an individual, and most importantly, served my community. I was heavily involved in activities at school. These activities include baseball, football, wrestling, FFA, NHS, FBLA, and even tennis. Yes, tennis. Now, I may not look like your typical tennis player, but Dawson Rheingans and I sure tore up the courts and doubles our freshman year. The activities filled up my schedule throughout high school, and I had a very little free time between academics and staying involved. While I was tough, it definitely expanded my horizons. I was able to learn many skills that will apply to my future. 2 of the skills I learned the most about were time management and communication. These 2 soft skills are guaranteed to play a role in every single one of our futures. At times, some activities overlapped, and it was extremely important for me to communicate with others to keep everyone on the same page. Without my participation in extracurriculars, this could be something I'd have to learn on the fly in a much more difficult position, like a job. Learning to communicate effectively is a skill needed for all people to succeed in life. My participation in activities allowed me to practice this skill repeatedly, and it forced me into becoming a better communicator and well-rounded person. Another skill I learned was how to battle against setbacks that presented themselves. Setbacks are something that are guaranteed to occur in life. It could be a strikeout in baseball, a poor grade on a test, or a less than ideal performance in an FFA competition. But getting past that and looking ahead is what I tried to do as I continued through high school. From freshman year to now, at the end of my senior year, my mindset has changed drastically. I'm beyond proud of myself for the growth mindset I've developed. I took this newfounded outlook and tried to impart it to people I worked with on the field or in classes. I found myself in leadership roles and positions and strived to create this spark to grow in others. Staying involved allowed me to connect with others and make something bigger in this world that we live in. Through all activities, I was able to serve my community and create a positive impact on the people who live here. In every activity I participated in, there were countless opportunities to give back and serve others. These opportunities range from putting flags out for wrestling and football, to helping engage children with the agriculture industry, working the Little League evaluation to help young kids stay involved in baseball, and finally volunteering at events in Eldridge through FBLA and NHS. These opportunities granted me the chance to engage with those who live around me and show support to those who supported all of us during our time at North Scott. Staying involved shaped me into a well-rounded individual, and as we embark on our different journeys, I challenge all of you, as well as myself, to stay involved in the communities that we live in, be there to learn, grow, and serve yourself and others. Thank you. I would now like to invite Emma Schermerhorn for the next speech.
Hi, everyone. My name is Emma Schermerhorn, and I'm excited to have the opportunity today to share with you just what the North Scott community means to me. We all know that high school is fraught with peril and drama. For me, however, I have fond memories of communal support during the hardest of times. We moved to the district in 2019. As a new student, I had a lot to navigate. Boys, classes, teachers, etc. All of these things were later deprioritized when I found out in July of 2022 my dad was leaving for yet another deployment. I figured this deployment would be like all the others, a period of self-isolation until my dad came back. However, I soon found that this is not how the North Scott community works. We're lucky to be a part of such an amazing community that supports its students through times of trial and triumph. When my dad left, my hermit era began. But that is not what the North Scott community let me do. When my teachers and friends found out about my situation, they all embraced me as part of their family, whether they knew me or not. I was given a net from the community to prevent me from falling into my usual lonesomeness. During this deployment, so many terrible things happened, but the North Scott community never faltered. My teachers met me with grace whenever I felt as though I couldn't get through the day. My friends and their families welcomed me into their homes with open arms whenever I needed a place that wasn't my own home for a reprieve. I specifically remember days Mrs. Denahy would let me come to her office to cry, rant, or even just talk. While she couldn't just zip over to Iraq and grab my dad and bring him back, she was there for me, and she did all she could to get me refocused on the here and now. Having Lincoln there also was always a bonus. Also, Mrs. Henningsen let me put a little thumbtack up in her room on her map of where she's been deployed so I could feel like my dad was always with me. My mom always says that raising a child takes a village, and I'm thankful that the village was the North Scott community. This community shows support to all students so we can have the best experience during our time here. When teams make state, they are sent off in style and supported immensely through their tournament runs. Good luck getting into a Lancer Productions show because they sell out so fast that no one outside of the community is ever able to get tickets. Our small businesses are constantly providing us with scholarships and fundraising so our activities can be the best. Our teachers and all the wonderful school staff have worked tirelessly for the last 13 years, both behind the scenes and in the classroom, to ensure a quality education for all of us. The community truly supports all of us and all our endeavors. I came into this community as an outsider, a Bettendorfer, if you will, but now I feel like I am home. I am a Lancer for life, and this community makes me feel like I belong. All of us leaving today know that we have a community supporting us every step of the way in our futures. I mean, it's like the famous shirt says, "I've got your back." Thank you. And now I have the pleasure to introduce our next speaker, the Lancer Productions King, who you might recognize as Kristoff, the Beast, or my personal favorite, Lord Evelyn Oakley, Thomas McCarthy.
Hello, graduates, families, and faculty. My name is Thomas McCarthy, and I was chosen to stand before you today and give a speech that reflects on my experiences in high school. When I look back at my 4 years of high school, one thing stands out to me. I was very busy, and I bet many of you can relate to this. I'm sure there has been at least one time in each of your high school lives when you have asked yourself, why do I do this to myself? Believe me, I have asked myself this same question many times. For me, though, it always comes back to the same concept. I challenge myself because I love what I do. It may sound simple, but it's true. I have found that I do my best work when I am passionate about it and, more importantly, have fun while doing it. Because of that, I try to find as many opportunities as I can to do things I enjoy. Unfortunately, this isn't always easy or even possible to do at times. High school has helped many of us discover our skills and interests, which is amazing. We wouldn't have been able to plan the next steps of our lives without it. On the other hand, high school has made many of our lives incredibly busy. I know I speak for almost every one of us when I say it was so easy to get wrapped up in all of our schoolwork, activities, and clubs. So easy, in fact, that we often forgot to take a deep breath, slow down, and appreciate all of the great things that were happening around us. I want you all to reflect on your 4 years in high school for a second. Is there anything you regret not trying? Are there people you wish you would have talked to more? Do you wish you would have behaved differently at times? I know my answer to all three of these questions is yes. And if yours is too, I challenge you to go into the next chapter of your life with the goal of avoiding having these same regrets. The time we have before we have to go out into the real world all on our own is ticking down. So we need to enjoy every moment we have and start thinking about how to allow our future selves to have amazing lives. Believe it or not, we're adults now. We choose the path we want to take. And I want each and every one of you to take a path that you will enjoy following. This path might not always be the popular path, and it might not be the path all of your friends are following. But if you know it is the path for you, then take the risk and follow it. You won't know until you try. Once you find something you love to do, stick with it and work hard. There will always be people in the world who will try to bring you down and make you stop, but you have to learn to ignore them. Making decisions for the betterment of yourself instead of the satisfaction of others is a very powerful thing, and that skill will help us lead happy and successful lives. Now, as someone who has been a theater student for 4 years, I couldn't let myself end this speech without referencing one of the things that has brought me some of my happiest moments in high school. So I'm going to end with a quote that we reference quite often in the Thespian Society. This quote reads, "Act well your part, therein all honor lies." We are all about to become functioning members of society, and that means we will all have to play different roles, whatever they might be, to keep the world going. It is our duty to play our roles well and make the world a better place, and that can only be accomplished if we choose roles we will work hard in, and if we choose roles we enjoy playing. Thank you. I now have the honor of introducing to the podium this past year's president of the North Scott National Honor Society, Carly Schnorrenberg.
Hello, everyone. My name is Carly Schnorrenberg, and I'm very excited to be in front of you all today at our graduation. I'd like to take a few moments to reflect on the last 13 years of our lives, from kindergarten to now. At the time, elementary school seemed like the base of our lives. A lot of our first memories were made in those colorful classrooms where we learned our letters and sight words and addition, while sitting in those chairs that are now barely tall enough to reach our knees. Our favorite part of the day was obviously recess, probably the one thing we were most reluctant to leave behind once we went to middle school. In those days, all that mattered was who scored the most goals or baskets during recess, who our friends were, and who could fill out our times tables the fastest. Sixth grade graduation came, and I was on top of the world. The oldest in the school, the leaders, the cream of the crop, we were all of those things. I actually spoke at my sixth grade graduation, so this is kind of a full circle moment for me. I pulled out my speech the other day for some inspiration, and I was a very proud sixth grader, to say the least. I had claimed that my life was phenomenal and that my brain had grown so much that it might burst out of my head. So shout out to all the teachers at Ed White for guiding me through, as my sixth grade self put it, friendships, struggles, and even brain farts. At the time, I felt like a grown-up, like I'd lived through my whole life, and the future was just a wispy, dark entity that I would never reach. Then the first day of junior high came. I felt as though some monumental, earth-shattering, time-warping event was occurring in my life. I remember being so nervous practicing opening my locker, my fingers shaking as I tried and failed many times over to get the lock to work. For many of us, being able to open our lockers was one of the most blood-curdling, petrifying things we had ever faced. Facing that huge building was intimidating as well. How are we ever going to figure out how to get around? The days all started the same in middle school. We would watch CNN 10 in AT with Carl Lazus and his receding hairline giving us a quick overview of what was going on in the world. Then we would listen to the daily announcements spoken over the intercom and then stand for the pledge. And after all of that, Mr. Hawley would never fail to give us the inspirational sentiment, "Make it a great day or not, the choice is yours." Junior high is all kind of a blur to me. All I remember is that we went through relationships like we went through gum, quick with a brand new packet in about a week. The week before our spring break, our 8th grade year, Carl Lazus started mentioning the coronavirus. It was spreading quickly in Asia, but at the time, we'd had very few, if not any, cases in the US. I distinctly remember sitting in my English class discussing with Mrs. Myers how this was definitely over-exaggerated and would for sure blow over quickly. And when we went to spring break, we were all ecstatic when we found out we would get a 2-week break from school. Until that break turned into a month, then 2 months, and before we knew it, we were online for the rest of the year. We didn't step foot into a school until our freshman year of high school. And what a transition that was, navigating from junior high to high school with a much bigger school, social distancing, and wearing masks. And don't forget the one-way hallways. Then COVID struck the area and classes were dwindling more and more every day when eventually we had to go online, which let me tell you was not a fun experience. Being cooped up in the house and unable to visit my friends left me very moody and tired of my family. But we endured, and with 2 weeks remaining in the school year, we were allowed to take the masks off. And wow, what a shock it was to see the bottom halves of our teachers' faces. They were never ever how we pictured them to look. And now here we are at our graduation, a day that couldn't come fast enough, but also one that we've been dreading. I know we've all stressed and maybe shed a few tears about what the future may hold. It's scary because for all our lives, we've had a hand guiding us, telling us what is right and wrong, what to do in this situation and that. Now we'll be set loose into the world, for better or for worse. And this is where our lives really begin. Contrary to what 6th grade Carly believed, these first years are not everything and do not define our whole lives. They are just the backbone, the foundation of ourselves and the lives we will soon lead. So branch out, try new things, and remember that even though we were scared of being able to open our lockers in junior high, we got through that obstacle. We even endured a pandemic freshman year and are managing to graduate 3 years later. I don't want to sound too cliche, but the fact remains, whatever life throws at us, we can take it. Thank you.
Senior choir members, please join the choir, and summa cum laude students, please join your classmates. While our choir is preparing, I would like to take this time to acknowledge a special accomplishment by this class. At North Scott, students have numerous opportunities to take college-level classes, whether it be towards a welding certificate or an associate's degree. We believe this opportunity not only lets students know they are capable of continuing their education, but it provides a savings to the family. 97.3% of the North Scott High School graduating class of 2024 have earned college credit for a total of 6,516 credits, an average of 26.2 credits per senior taking classes. Now, how much money does that save? Well, $1.35 million at Eastern Iowa's concurrent tuition rate, $2.5 million at a Regents tuition rate, and $5.14 million at a private college part-time student rate. That's an amazing savings for our students. In the history of North Scott, there have only been 15 students who have received their associate's degree from Eastern Iowa before high school graduation. In order to accomplish this at North Scott, a student has to take full class loads every year as well as take and pay for classes in summer or even over breaks. This year, we have 13 students that have earned their associate's degree. In addition to these 13 students, we also have 14 students that have received a certificate from Eastern Iowa, from welding to culinary. That's amazing work. Good job. It is now my pleasure to introduce the North Scott Choir, directed by Lori Potts, as they sing their version of Can We Sing the Darkness to Light by Kyle Pedersen.
More
The Seal of Biliteracy is an award given by a district to recognize students who have attained proficiency in 2 or more languages, one of which is English, by the time they graduate high school. And whether it is Cole Wessel, who is Science State Champion, Behavioral Science, to All-State Speech, to All-State Music, to a State Champion Discus, as you can see, you are a special class. My challenge to you is to continue the following. Give your best in everything you do, whether it's in employment, as a parent, or as a spouse. Take care of the little things, whether it's putting away that cart at Walmart, picking up a piece of trash, opening the door for the person behind you, or shaking a veteran's hand when you notice that they're a veteran. Stand up for our most vulnerable. Keep giving blood. Love your neighbor as yourself. Forgive. You will be wronged. We tend to judge others by their actions, yet we want to be judged by our intentions. If we want to be forgiven, we must also forgive. And change your perspective on trials, because trials help you develop perseverance. The class of 2024 will now be presented with their diplomas.
Colin Albrecht. Yep, I got you right here. Marcus Anderson. Grace Andresen. Chelsea Appleby. Bailey Arbogast. Colin Arnold. Colin Bachtel. Connor Baitke. Abigail Barker. Augie Bauer. Amber Boswell. Shaska Bakiri. Luke Belkin. Charity Bendixson. Sine Benton. Colton Billington. Luke Bachenfeld. Addison Brewer. Tony Brimmer. Georgia Brunken. Brooklyn Bullock. Emma May Burkle. Clayton Carlson. Marissa May Carlton. Aaron Karstens. Aiden Chizik. Isabella Chanto. Jameson Christensen. Emma C. Christner. Jasmine Jean Clark. Jocelyn Leanne Clark. Isaac Copeland. Kaiser Kopp. Jackson Koppas. Anna Sophia Council. Reese Crane. Matthew Cunningham. Patricia Curran. Ben Delane. Riley Daniels. Aiden Davis. Kira DeCastiker. Dylan Decker. Hayden DeCook. Duncan DeMar. Jada Danger. Jeshua Danger. Kara Jean Dyes. Olivia Kathleen Dees. Kennedy Deedle. Megan Doty. Ava Duncan. Brianne Duncan. Jack Duncan. Seth Edgren. Anne Marie Elias. Drew Eller. Nolan Engelbrecht. Josh Estelle. Kayla Farley. Grayson Ferdinand. Callahan Finicum. Delaney Fitzgibbon. Logan Flugel. Jeremiah Ford. Isaac Foster. Hunter Fox. Tristan Freeman. Avery Frere. Olivia Freund. Parker Joseph Fryman. Stephanie Miris Garcia. Grace Gephardt. Kyler Girardi. Trevor Gear. Nora Glover. Mia Gomez. Dylan Goodwin. Anthony Gott. Adler Dale Gottschalk. Liliana Green. Blake Hahn. Nolan Hanna. Harmony Hansel. Mercy Hansel. Carter Harms. Anna Isabel Harris. Abigail Harrison. Hope Harrison. Robert Hartz. Lennon Headley. Brody Heidgerken. Gracie Henningsen. Molly Hill. Reese Elizabeth Hilsenbeck. Anna Beverly Hodge. Gretchen Hoft. Mackenzie Marie Hausengay. Elijah Hubbard. Cadence Hudson. Christian Hughes. Brody Hewlin. Eva Halscher. Soren Huntermark. Maxwell Huntley. Wayne Huntley. Diamandre Fossum Ivy. Allie Jackson. Ciara Jackson. Ariel Yeager. Caleb James Kroger. Isaiah J. Jensen. Ella Jewell. Carver Johnson. Casey Lee Johnson. Nathan Johnston. Paul Jones. Owen Jordahl. Brant Kemmerer. Carlos Kennedy. Matea Alejandra Kitchen. McKenna Klein. Griffin Dean Cohen. Patrick Conline. Keaton Kress. Lowen Kruger. Owen Kuhn. Justin LaFrenz. Maddox Lamb. Emiliana Lang. Nathaniel Lang. Dakota Lindsay. Kiera Lindsay. Eva Lubin. Doyle Lucier. Peyton Madison. Regan Mayer. Keegan Matthew. Jackson McAllister. Thomas McCarthy. Riley McCoy. Alexa McDaniel. Zach McMillan. Logan Edward Metcalf. Bridget Meyer. Tyler Matthew Miguel. Tate McDonald Moffitt. Nevaeh Janae Moore. Tristan Moore. Amanda Morris. All right, just a second. Antonio Morrissey.
Taylor Andrew, no middle name. Terry, no.
Here?
No.
There's two. Peyton Taylor Morrison. Adeline Margaret Mussman. Noah Lee Newberry. Casey Rose Newman. Josie Nichols. Hannah Noonan. Andrew Norris. Taylor Utzman. Dylan Robert Orcutt. Isabel Ordaz Varis. Robert Palmer. Andrew Ryan Parchert. Amy Amit Patel. Connor Allen Peck. Brendan Howard Peters. Grant Lawrence Peterson. Peyton Bain Payway. Kavan Phillips. Peyton Pike. Zachary Plett. Sophia Popelka. Joe Porter. Lucas Pastel. Elise Ragona. Addison Raleigh. Grace Ramsey. Austin Ranson. Jamarian Reedus Price. Preston Reed. Caitlin Alaris Reichard. Brennan Christopher Reed. Logan Reddig. Dawson Reingans. McCoy Rice. Olivia Richards. Gage Rickard. Ella Rinneker. Kennedy Rupp. Gavin Ryder. Elizabeth Samara. Brody Michael Sanders. Rowan Mary Schaffert. Kaylee Shekel. Emma Schermerhorn. Drake Schick. Blake Schmidt. Lainey Schneckloth. Carly Ann Schnorenberg. Brody Schoenthaler. Emma Schwartz. Olivia Siebold. Brecken James Seifert. Kaylee Sheldon. Elijah Logan Shoemake. Luke Simmons. Sydney Scarich. Tabitha Ann Skiles. Anthony Songer. Isabella Louise Steiner. Haley Nicole Stevens. Lily Stewart. Ryan Stickler. Kalina Lynn Stoffen. Isabel Stanskis. Jack Striegel. Caleb Strom. Timothy M. Studding. Shabia Tangi. Jaden Taylor. Megan Thompson. McKinley Ann Toohey. Reese Townsley. Caden Troffer. Grayson Tufty. Zach Twig. Catherine Van Ness. Isabella Van Rokel. Colton Voss. Audrey Lynn Watts. Aria Webb. Brecken Welsh. Cody Wenninger. Cole Wessel. Nolan Wheeler. Jaden Robert Wiggins. Sarah Joyce Williams. Madison Will Susan. Zoe Wilson. Chloe Y. Sean James Yadis. Morgan Zelmer. Elizabeth Zielkowski.
I promised the graduates I would shoot for an hour, but I don't want this to be my last, so we're going to go for another couple hours here. So, all right, Lancer cheer one last time. Lancers, 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 Lancers. Ladies and gentlemen, I am proud to present to you the North Scott class of 2024.